All right, hello, and welcome to the Shark Stream. My name is Gage, aka Acid Shark. How are you? Hello, Necromancer Kobold. Hello, Wolf. Hello, Venom Lad. And welcome to Saturday, July 18th, where we will be playing Silent Hill Downpour. I'm so excited. Now, I've mentioned this a couple times now. Downpour is, of the 4 mainline post-Team Silent Hill games, Downpour is probably my favorite. Now, this is not a common take by any means, but I do feel like Downpour has a lot of interesting things going for it. I wouldn't say that, like, it's the sort of thing where it's just like, oh, yeah, you know, people are taking its flaws and blowing them out of proportion. Like, no, the flaws that it does have, to be fair, are pretty egregious. Like, with Silent Hill Shattered Memories, like, I think, Kobold, you brought this up when we were playing it the other day. However we play the game doesn't change the fact that Harry died. How we play the game affects what kind of person Harry was in life, the kind of person his daughter remembers him as. Silent Hill Downpour is slightly different, and like this is a bit of a this is slight spoiler territory, but I do kind of want to give people an idea of like what to expect here. One of the main issues with Silent Hill Downpour is the fact that depending on how you play the game, what Murphy has done to get him into this situation changes to the point where it's just like, depending on how you play the game, the reason he's there can vary from blaming himself for things that he wasn't responsible for, or for actually being responsible for them. Which is wild. It's like if you were playing Silent Hill 2 and you were playing James as the goodest good boy who's ever gooded, and it turned out that in the end, he didn't kill Mary because he wanted, out of like a selfish desire, you know? It's like if he killed Mary because she asked him to do it. I still like Return to Silent Hill, in my own way, but yeah, it's a good comparison. But yeah, it's like if you played James as like the goodest good boy, and it turns out he didn't actually kill Mary, she just died, and he blames himself. Oh, poor baby. But like with Silent Hill 2, depending the way that you play the game and the choices you make doesn't change the fact that James killed Mary. In Silent Hill Downpour, one of the primary criticisms is that depending on how you play the way that you play the game determines Murphy's quote-unquote crime. Hello, Kale, welcome. But Gage, what if James is a good guy? What if? Wouldn't that be wild? Wouldn't it be so strange if that was the case? Welcome to the Shark Stream. That being said, like as I mentioned, Silent Hill Downpour does have a lot going for it. The side quests on the whole are really neat. They're fun little like self-contained storylines. The side characters and what they say about like the kind of people that end up in town and the sort of things that keep a person from being able to leave and like the different sort of circumstances on which they find themselves trapped within Silent Hill is super interesting. But then there's also like the other main complaint about Silent Hill Downpour, which I do have to admit I do personally hold, and that's the fact that the monster designs just plain old suck. There is not a single good monster design, like maybe the Weeping Bats. Maybe the Weeping Bats. But there's not otherwise a single good monster design in this whole fucking game. And that's tragic. I will admit that it's been a while since I watched the last Downpour playthrough. I just remember... What do you remember? Tell me, friend K. Do you remember the Alamo? Well, the enemy's design suck. Yeah. It's like the Weeping Bat and one monster, quote unquote, that was supposed to be a boss before it got cut. But somewhat recently, within like the last year or so, somebody did find like the files in the game for the cut boss fight and restored it, funnily enough. I just didn't really enjoy it. Maybe I'll appreciate it this time. IDK. Who can say? It's no longer the last Silent Hill game we ever got. Now, Silent Hill Downpour did kind of come around a fraught time. So, as we've discussed, we are currently within the Silent Hill Hopaissance. With the release of things like The Short Message, Silent Hill 2 Remake, Silent Hill F, Townfall coming out this year. We've had some missteps like Ascension, and in some people's opinion, Return to Silent Hill. But once upon a time, we did have another moment in this franchise's history that was supposed to be this franchise's resurgence, so to speak. Like, Shattered Memories came out in 2009, and then we didn't really hear anything for a few years, until like 2011, when stuff started happening, right? And like, suddenly we're getting the announcement, hey, 2012, year of Silent Hill, baby. And by Year of Silent Hill, I mean we were getting 2 games, one of which was a mainline title, one of which was a spin-off. We were getting an HD remaster of a couple of the biggest games in the series, and we were getting a new movie. Now, at this point, like, the first Silent Hill movie had been out for about 6 years, and had some time for people to kind of come around on it a little bit. Like, this is where that started, was around that time. So it's just like, okay, we're getting a new movie where they're going to be adapting Silent Hill 3, so a direct sequel to the original. Sean Bean's back, Radha Mitchell's going to be in it. The girl who played Sharon isn't going to be coming back as Heather. That's weird. She is the proper age for that character at that point. I don't know why they decided not to do that, but, you know, Adelaide Clemens was fine. Kit Harington was there. He hadn't started commanding, I would assume, more money because of Game of Thrones yet, so they were able to get him for Silent Hill Revelation 3D. But yeah, big year for Silent Hill, 2012. Unfortunately, things did not go so well. The Silent Hill HD collection was a mess. It's gotten... Email 304 is now following. Wow, that's double the email. Welcome to the Shark Stream. What was I saying? Silent Hill HD collection was a mess. With some updates, it's palatable. It's nominally functional now. Silent Hill Revelation 3D, awful, terrible. Silent Hill Book of Memories. Why are we getting a Silent Hill dungeon crawler? I mean, Way Forward made it, and like, that's fine, I guess. Like, Way Forward's a good company. I'm sure they did a good job. I haven't played it personally. But like, you know, good on them, I guess. Hope it was fun. And then we have Downpour, the mainline title of the series. to mute the TV. Hold on. There we go. So 2012 being the year of Silent Hill. They didn't call it that, but like, oh god. I was really hoping we'd have Pumpkin Hill playing at minimum volume all stream. No. So 2012 did not pan out super well for Silent Hill, and that's about the time they decided, you know what, pachinko forever. And then 12 years later, we got Short Message, the first Silent Hill game in over a decade. And prior to that, of course, we got all the announcements. The big thing, they released Book of Memory in a state that feels unfinished. Yeah, that seems about right for that whole period. Okay, calm down. Hello, Zilla, welcome. No, this isn't Heavy Rain. That's a different game. There is Heavy Rains in this game, but this is not Heavy Rain. There's no Jason. There's no Sean. There's just Charlie! Sorry. But yeah, 2012 didn't pan out. And it's a shame, because again, I really like Downpour. Of the four post-Team Silent mainline Silent Hill games, Origins, Homecoming, Shattered Memories, Downpour, and Shattered Memories, despite being a reimagining of Silent Hill 1, is considered mainline. Because Silent Hill Downpour's working title was Silent Hill 8. So, you know, Origins was the 5th game, Homecoming was the 6th game, Shattered Memories was the 7th game, Downpour, 8. I like this game. I think it's fine. Now, you may have noticed me talking about trying to wipe my save earlier, and that didn't work, unfortunately. The reason I was trying to do that was because there is a particular unlockable. So, maybe we'll talk about it more when we get to that. But essentially, there's something that, like, there is an unlockable that persists across playthroughs that you have to, like, delete the system data for the game in order to reset it. This game has very persistent system data, I'm finding. It's a little annoying. But yeah. I think the way that the backstory and the mysteries in this game kind of unfold as you're playing through it is really interesting. And I am excited to share this experience with you. Because, again, I really like this game. I've played it multiple times on stream before. One full playthrough, and then one playthrough where I beat it in, like, less than 4 hours. Ooh. Next year's its 15th anniversary. You know I'm doing another playthrough then. Maybe that'll be the 2027 New Year's stream. Maybe I'll just play this game again. Was it worth it? God, I hope so. After rewatching the TBFP Downpour playthrough, I'm ready for this. It's a classic. I think that was one of, like, their first full playthroughs. That and, like, the original Resident Evil 2. There's our boy, Murph Penn. Murphy Peggington. No, that's not what his name is. This is Murphy Pendleton. He's an inmate. His name is a reference to the movie The One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Murph Penn, more like Murder Penn, Murphy pegging him.
All right, Murphy, it's all set. Make it quick, huh? Follow me.
Okay. Hi, Tom Hewlett. Love you, Tom Hewlett. Not in, like, a weird parasocial way, but, like, I appreciate what you've done.
He's all yours now. Make it quick, Cupcake. Hey, almost forgot. I left you a little present on the bench. Have fun.
Missed the opening, grab Chinese food. That's fine. Or is this the opening? This is the tutorial that we're in right now.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. When you guys are running the showers, the steam fogs up the cameras so bad we can't see anything that goes down in there. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Hold on, I got it. Graphics remind me of Half-Life, but a little nicer. So this is running on Unreal, I believe. I'm gonna pick up the knife first. There's also a thing of wood. Bro has no ass. That's a proper kitchen knife. Yeah. Hey, man.
Jesus, you scared the hell out of me. What the hell's going on? Where's Sewell? There's been a mistake. I'm a sequestered prisoner. You're not supposed to be here.
So real quick, I need you to sit with that for a second here before we continue. He is a sequestered prisoner, which means that for his own safety, he needs to be separated from the rest of the prison population. What do you think he could have done that he would be afforded that kind of protection? And with that, let's continue.
Guards? Officer Sewell, hello?
You don't recognize me, do you?
What? No, Guards! Guards! Anybody?
We used to be neighbors.
Guards! Guards, open the goddamn door! Help somebody! This is a violation of my rights. Who the hell do you think you are? When I talk to the warden, I'm...
No one's listening.
Help! Jesus, help me!
Murphy got combos. Hold on, I gotta get the stick.
Help me! Somebody, please! He's trying to kill me!
Murphy is also our second Silent Hill protagonist that can attack with his fists.
Why?
You know exactly why.
In context of one of the endings, the sequence is
Did I wake you,
odd.
Pendleton?
It is. Oh, floor wet.
Come on, rise and shine, Cupcake. You know the drill.
Rest in peace, Daniel Licht.
Guess today's a big day, huh? Tell you the truth, I'm sort of sorry to see you go. Prisoner secure. Open 302B. Transfer.
302 is Henry's apartment from Silent Hill 4. Kind of an odd sequence for a Silent Hill game. A little bit, but it's important for later context. Guard got the Kaufman face. Now, I know that I've been going on for like the last few games about how Yamaoka don't miss. I adore Daniel Licht's soundtrack for this game. Like, without a doubt. I think he killed it. I think he knocked it out of the park. Like, this is really good. This guy has a unique model, a name, and a lot of focus on this camera angle. We're never gonna see him again. I don't know why. I don't know why he gets so much focus in this cutscene.
Well, guess this is it. No fond farewell? You gonna miss us?
Because big angry black man? No, probably not.
Not even a little.
My best guess is that he probably had like a larger role
Wayside Max. I bet you'll start to miss this place after
and
all.
had to be cut. There's
Sure are gonna miss you.
There's a few things in this game that like either needed to be cut or the game was shipped without like certain things being double checked. The ending that we're going to be going for, there's a detail of it that is not how that ending was supposed to go. I'll get into it when we get there, but keep that in mind, is that the ending we're going to get has a particular detail that was supposed to be different from the way this game shipped.
Move them out!
A Silent Hill game with cut content, if you can believe it. Oh hey, it's the bus from the end of Silent Hill Revelations. It's not. Hi, Cunningham. I love your graphic novel. Also, is this the era of the Western all boss fights are all bad? There aren't any good boss fights in this game, no.
All yours now, sugar.
Let's get this done.
Yeah. All right. You heard the lady? Mount up.
What we got here?
Pendleton.
Yeah, what's up?
Get on the bus.
Okay.
Buckle up, get cozy. We got a long ride ahead of us.
Ma'am, I was already doing that until you stopped me. I'm sure that won't be important for later. Oh, Zilla, it's a mean woman. Good news. I wonder if that is thematically relevant. Oh shit, I have reward points waiting. I turned off notifications. Ah, shit, wait, you know what? I turned off notifications for the 360 emulator, not like the actual console. Thematically relevant reward points. That is a horrible looking child.
You have a good nap, Weddle? Tell me something, puta. That true what I heard about you? Did you really do it?
Shut the hell up!
Fuck you, Weddle.
I said lock it up, damn it!
That's such a funny title drop. That's such a funny title drop. It's just there and it's gone. Silent Hill Downpour. Let's go. Gage, you can't just say that. Yes, I can. Because that child's going to show up again later and he's still going to look awful. There's going to be a second child too and she's going to look just as bad. Silent Hill Rainy Day. Oh, I never noticed. His cuffs are right there. So many moist holes here. There's going to be so many goddamn moist holes.
Find the highway. Put some ground between yourself and the bus.
This is the wet Silent Hill game. Hello, Audrey. This is the Silent Hill that makes you wet. Silent Hill, moist hill. This entire game is moist holes. Hi, please no.
Guess I'm not going that way.
This is the Silent Hill that makes you wet, unless you really like Pyramid Head, in which case that would actually be Silent Hill 2. Not to be confused with Fatal Frame that makes you wet. Exactly. Moist Shark. But what if I'm already wet? Moist Critical approved. The weather is already humid enough. So, this game combines mechanics from a few different previous Silent Hill games. We've got weapons that have durability. We've got sort of Shattered Memories style, like chase scenes, looking behind you. The way that flavor text is given is by like focusing on certain items rather than clicking on things. Downpours, sort of like certain things can only be opened by having specific weapons, etc., etc. Not all of those mechanics are particularly well implemented, unfortunately.
Can anyone hear me?
But what can you do? Ew, gross. Disgusting. I'm taking this. This is mine now.
This didn't happen in the accident.
What could have done this? Inventory. I hope y'all blind watchers like Murphy's voice acting. I actually do kind of like Murphy's voice acting. Like, I think it's fine. For some reason, some part of me thought he was voiced by David Hayter, but I don't think he is.
No way I'm gonna make it. I can't even see the other side.
Well, he's smarter than Shattered Memories Harry Mason.
I think I see a way across.
Ah, yeah. Clearly it was Murph who did this. Hope this is not Murphy's blood. Now, this seems safe. You know, the real way to cross something like this would be to sort of like more crawl across it. You'd have to like lower your center of gravity. This is like the worst way that you could possibly cross something like this. Yikes. Hope y'all like heights. Oh god! Celestial Aphelion is raiding with a party of 16. Hello everybody! Oh god, oh god, oh god. Hold on. Welcome to the Shark Stream. My name is Gage, aka Acid Shark. How are you? I hope you're doing well. We're playing Silent Hill Downpour. Get loved, Shark. Oh, welcome to Moist. Truly, welcome to the moistest Silent Hill has ever been. Anyways, it's time for a mean lady to yell at us.
That's far enough. Get your ass down on the ground now.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hands where I can see them. Do it.
So what have we missed? Can we get a recap? Okay, so we started off in the showers. Murphy was told by a seemingly not super on the level prison guard that, hey, if you guys have the showers running, it fogs up the cameras. A sequestered prisoner waddles out and says, like, hey, you can't be here. I'm a sequestered prisoner, which you need to take a moment and ask yourself what kind of prisoner they would be really important for them to separate from the rest of the prison population. And then we cut that man with a knife and stabbed him with that knife. Then we beat him with a stick, broke that stick over his head, punched him a bunch, and then took out a shiv and seemingly shanked him. And then cut to us waking up in our cell, and we are being transferred to Wayside Max. In getting on the bus, we were stopped by a very mean jail officer whose name is A. Cunningham, who is now pointing a gun at us. In the process of transporting to Wayside Max, we were cutting through Silent Hill. The bus veers off the road, crashes, and we wake up on, I assume, the edge of Toluca Lake. And now we are looking to put some distance between ourselves and the bus. We cross that ravine, and now we are trying to climb up a rock wall, and we have a gun pointed at us.
Take it easy. I'm not going anywhere.
I said, on the ground now.
What a wild ride. It's barely started. We haven't even gotten to the Devil's Pit. Kids love the devil.
I was just looking for help.
And you just happened to lose your cuffs in the process? Save the bullshit.
The Devil's Pit, check out the Cave of Tears. Sorry, I have to do Tour Guide Nixon. What a horrible way to do this.
This is stupid. I'll meet you back down at the bus, okay? You're gonna get yourself killed.
Shut up. Keep your goddamn hands where I can see them.
To be fair, she has a very good, completely irrational reason to be acting like this.
Pull me up.
We get two moral choices in this game. This game does have a karma index, where that is one of the things that determines your ending. We get three moral choices in this game. Two of those moral choices add to your karma index, either good karma or bad karma, and one of them determines what ending you get based on your karma index. So, our first moral choice is whether to help her or leave her. We're going to help her.
Hang on.
I'm slipping. Oh, God.
Don't let go. Don't.
Bye.
Shit!
I thought the ending is based on which button you press at the end. Only partially.
Damn it.
What each button press does is also determined by your karma index. Damn, Murph, fuck that one up. Yeah, so the two choices that we get prior to the ending, which both happen really early game, and then there's just nothing between that point and the end. It's less about what you actually accomplish and more about what your intentions are. You'll kind of, like, what's important there isn't that, oh, we didn't actually get a chance to help her, but we tried. So another thing that I mentioned early on in the stream, for those that just joining us, hello everybody, by the way, once again, thank you for coming by. I hope you enjoy your time here at the Shark Stream. Another thing I mentioned earlier is that this is, of the post-Team Silent, pre-Silent Hill Hope-a-Sance games, this one is my favorite, for a couple of reasons. Among other things, I feel like this one has a lot of interesting things going for it. I do have...
Something is very wrong here.
I do have some criticisms of it. The way that you play the game as Murphy determines what Murphy's actual crime that got him here was, which is not great. The way I described it earlier is it's like if you were playing Silent Hill 2 and you play James as the goodest good boy possible, and because you did that, it turns out he didn't kill Mary. Spoilers for Silent Hill 2. And then also the monster designs kind of suck, outside of, like, 2 of them. Oh, Overlook Penitentiary is significantly more island-based than it was in Homecoming. So let's see. We're over here by the gas station. There's an aerial tram station and a diner. And, yeah, okay. We got for objectives. Find a way out of the area. Found the highway. Looks like one hell of a storm came through. No wonder we crashed. Need to find a ride out of here. Maybe boost a car in town?
I could break this lock with the right tool.
This game uses the Silent Hill Shattered Memories approach to flavor text, where rather than clicking on something and getting like a little text blurb, based on what you look at, Murphy will sometimes comment on it vocally. Fuck, man, you said it. Bird! Oh, wait, I didn't want to... okay, we're going up there. What's a wheelchair doing up here? That probably won't be thematically relevant. Hold on, I do want to go get that wrench again. 1 second. What could it mean? Probably nothing. Okay, I need to make sure that I grab this, because every time I've replayed this game, I have forgotten that the first walkie-talkie you can find is up here. This game is really good at, like, giving you multiple places to pick things up if you miss them the first time. But if we don't get the walkie-talkie now, we won't get one again until we get into Silent Hill proper. That means it's time for motion controls. I want to be on the lookout for bricks. Kobolds on brick watch. You could say Kobold is bricked up. Alright, let's go ahead and For absolutely no reason. Let's open this up. You know why? So an interesting thing is that sprinting is actually slightly context sensitive. Murphy won't sprint if there isn't if he's in like a small hallway or some smaller stairwells, or if he's like really close to the edge of something. Which is, beans. Which is kind of neat. Like, that's fine. The souvenir shop. Hold on, what's this? Oh, I didn't get a chance to look at the poster for Carl earlier. Devil's Pit Aerial Tram. Free ticket for kids who beat our escape game. A natural wonder filled with subterranean myths and legends. Disabled access for wheelchair use. Why is that scribbled out? I'm going to be totally honest. I haven't looked at this before. What could it mean? Surely this will have no thematic relevance for later. You need to read these like Tour Guide Nixon in the future. Oh, right, I do. Tour Guide Nixon is a bit from the Two Best Friends Let's Play of Silent Hill Downpour, where they get to an area later on and they start like hyping it up, but they start using a Richard Nixon voice for some fucking reason.
These
Funny game
tokens
tokens.
look ancient. Free tram ticket. So where the hell's the machine?
Free ticket for kids who beat our escape game. Be free, get free ticket. Tokens available kiosk. Win a ride.
Excuse me. Just follow the trail of mysterious white liquid. There isn't a trail of mysterious white liquid. They're wheelchair tracks. Which could mean nothing. Birds. So is the escape game itself handicap friendly, or I mean, it's just like an arcade machine. So technically, if you've got reasonable use of your arms, I suppose. Oh.
Devil's Pit Aerial Tram. No other place in America has a view like this. Big cameras. The ride to the top takes 15 minutes to take a round trip or stay longer in the observation room.
Excuse me. The handicap-friendly obstacle course.
Kids love the devil. God, the Devil's Pit.
Another road to nowhere.
Fuck, Murphy, you said it. We do get some pretty good god rays in this game, I will say. Like, these are solid god rays. Like, look at that. That's gorgeous, actually. Oh, we're by the diner. Maybe we can get some eats. Dilapidated house. The Devil's Pit stop. There's a truck.
All the kids are obsessed with the devil music. Name this pit after the devil. The kids will come here.
Wow. Look at that. An old 52.
An old 52 what?
Flathead V8. No doubt about it.
Sure, man.
Wicked old beast, ain't she?
This is Howard.
What?
I like Howard. We like Howard here.
I said she's a wicked old beast. Me, I'm partial to something with a little less rust. But to each his own.
Howard has one of the best fucking scenes in this game, bar none. And I will take no Howard slander. his backstory is also kind of cool.
Look, I don't want any trouble. Just point the way out of town, and I'll keep right on going.
Now, who said anything about trouble? Just trying to be helpful, son. Name's Howard, by the way.
Hi, Howard.
Murphy.
Heading to prison, are you, Murphy?
Just looking for a way out of town is all.
That's so. Afraid all the roads are out, every last one of them. Strangest thing.
What the?
Something wrong, son?
Did you see it? Up there in the window.
I didn't even see what it was, Murphy. I'm going to be totally real with you.
Never mind.
I suppose if you're really desperate, you could try the old Skytram. Course, it hasn't really been kept up since the accident.
I'll take my chances.
What accident?
That's the spirit. Well, this mail ain't gonna deliver itself. Good luck, Murphy. Hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
Thanks, Howard. I love you. Say hello to the attempted Nick Fury of Silent Hill.
What's the name of this place?
The Devil's Pit.
Sorry. That's not entirely inaccurate. I'm a little mad about how not entirely inaccurate that is. Do people slander Howard? Seems like a real sweetheart. I feel like people, like... unfortunately, just because, like, this game being, like, part of this era of Silent Hill, like, there's a lot of stuff... There's a lot of good stuff from this era that unfortunately catches strays just because, like, people will disparage this era of Silent Hill just kind of across the board for the most part. Whether or not they're right to do so is an exercise for the reader, but... per Kale, resident hater here, nah, we don't slander Howard. Scary teddy bear. It was bipedal shaped. Was it? Are we sure about that? People dislike Howard. I think it's because of the aforementioned Nick Fury-ness of him.
You can't undo anything you've already done.
What?
But you can face up to it.
Man. I must have hit my head pretty damn hard in the crash.
Hearing voices. Thank you, mysterious voice. Thank you. What the fuck is that lock made out of? Making a noise like that. I'm going to get a cheeseburger.
Hello?
Cheeseburger.
Anyone here?
We did it. We found the bee's churger. Hit your head so hard you're hearing the Smash Brothers announcer. Bee's churger. Come on. Cash money for me?
They won't miss this.
They won't. I don't. Do you see anyone here to miss this? A document. Okay, I am probably going to not do constantly do the tour guide Nixon voice, because that's going to make reading some of these documents kind of obnoxious. I need the lockpicking lawyer in this. What was $131? Oh god, we'll check. Early residents of Devil's Pit. Did you know Native Americans used to call Silent Hill home? Anthropologists know this because of the various artifacts found here, specifically in the cave systems surrounding Devil's Pit. Oh yeah, what happened to them? What happened to the Native Americans that used to call Silent Hill home? Do we have any information on what happened to them? No? A number of these relics indicate ceremonies being held for the deity hold on. Kwekwasawe. I think, yeah. Kwekwasawe. Let's go with that. I think that's going to be the best I'm going to be able to do it. suggesting his importance to the people here. In fact, one of the names given to this area was Quequasawe Canesta, Nest of the Raven. Hey kids, is Silent Hill a special place to you? If you were naming this area, what would you call it? Summer Fare, fresh salads. What the fuck does that say? Something meats, cold drinks. 1 degree Celsius, teas, coffee, and cool comfort? Select meats. Okay. All right, let's can I get a look? Can we get a look at the menu here real quick? Classic American. Hold on. Maybe I should get closer. Let's get some music going real quick. 1 second. Oh yeah, that's good shit. Oh, they just left grilled chicken out. Classic American diner served with classic cocktails and endless coffee. Open every day of the week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Warm welcomes. Warm welcomes. Stance. I don't know. We got hamburger for $2.99, cheeseburger for $3.49, double cheeseburger for $4.49, endless coffee. Endless coffee. I could go for some of that, honestly. I had a latte today. It was very nice. Hot dog, chili dog, pastrami, grinder, ham and cheese, grilled cheese, clam chowder, steak dinner, bowl of chili, salad, egg salad, tuna melt, meatloaf, fried chicken, catch of the day, french fries, onion rings, lobster, because we are in Maine, lobster roll and chips, and crab cakes. Sold, I'll eat there. Grinder mentioned. In a strange twist of fate, the lettuce in Silent Hill does not have the parasite that gives you explosive diarrhea. Drinks. Soft drinks. 75 cents for a fucking soda? Shut up. Chowder for 99 cents? God. Bottomless coffee. 50 cents for bottomless coffee. Holy shit. Silent Hill killing it out here. But I thought Silent Hill was in the mountains. What do you mean catch of the day? It is in Maine. Also, like Toluca Lake. I always put it in North Maine. It surrounds a lake. There's fish in the lake, Kale. Fresh OJ, 75 cents. Iced tea, 75 cents. Lemonade, 75 cents. Root beer float is $1.49. Malts and shakes is $2. God damn. They're on that, like, Pulp Fiction pricing. Ugh, bugs. Can get a short stack of pancakes for $2.49, a full stack for $3.49, and with blueberries is an additional $2.99. Catch of the day, it's just pass every day. $3.49 for a waffle, $3.49 for pigs in a blanket. 2 eggs and bacon is $1.99. 2 eggs and sausage is $1.99. 2 eggs and bacon for $1.99 is kind of insane, actually. 2 eggs and ham steak is $2.49. Ain't that the comic with the trolls? Corned beef and hash is $2.49. Chicken fried steak $3.99. Biscuits and gravy is 99 cents. Fuck off. Corned beef hash, my favorite. Insert Animal Crossing pun. Pie, apple, blueberry, rhubarb. $1.49 for, oh god. I could fuck with a blueberry pie, I think. I could fuck with a cherry pie. Or cherry streusel would be really good. Banana split, $2.49. The Devil's Pet Sundae is looks like $2.99, maybe $2.89. Hot fudge sundae is $1.49, and chocolate cake is $1.49. Those are some pretty good prices. I think even in like 2012, that would have been kind of insane. There's a map specifically for the diner, which is a little odd. I don't know. Why would your diner need a map? Devil's Pit Stop, Monday meat, Tuesday meat, Wednesday meat, Thursday meat, Friday boiled meat, Saturday rain, Sunday fog. Yo, they're out here serving rain. Fresh food is good. Camarettin. Wait, did the music stop? Damn. So this is an interesting thing that it uses the bathrooms and the Devil's Pit stop to show us. There are certain instances of fixed camera angles in this game. And I could fuck a chicken fried... I could fuck for a chicken fried steak right now. You know what? I wish that for you. Alright, let's hit up the kitchen. I wish I had a gluten-free chicken fried steak.
What's that? Gas?
Uh-oh. Well, let's get that turned off. That's a fucking... Don't fuck with gas leaks, kids. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit! Fire. Anyone hear me? Fire!
Oh, the alarm. Whew, okay. That should take care of it.
What the hell? What the hell is this?
Less than ideal. Oh. Water's rising. Oh.
Did the water reach that breaker box?
Okay, yeah, let's, this'll probably do something, right?
This can't be
I
happening.
mean, fire's out. True. We did it. So this is our other world. Oh, fuck, that transition was cool. It's heavily bread and served. Oh, that sounds amazing. I haven't really had it. I don't really eat chicken fried steak a lot. It's not usually my go-to, honestly. So, Downpour continues the trend of basically, like, that was started by, like, Homecoming and Shattered Memories of real-time Otherworld transitions. And they are, on the whole, pretty fucking dope. While Murphy's Otherworld does generally kind of go for, like, the rusted metal aesthetic a lot, there's also, like, a lot of, like, water imagery, Downpour, leaking pipes, water damage, mold, etc., etc. So it is a little bit more unique than, like, say, the sort of things we get in, like, Origins or Homecoming. But, yeah, the Otherworld transitions in this game are all pretty fantastic. What's unfortunate is that the Otherworld gameplay isn't always up to snuff. But you can't really say that they didn't, like, fuck heavy with the environments, you know? I would link a picture of chicken fried steak, but no links in chat. Give it to Audrey or Zilla. One of them will do it. Alright, let's give this a little rotation and huh. I think I would like to give that another try. Rotate. Funny cage on the ground. Wonder what that's there for. So you remember how I mentioned that the monster designs in this game aren't very good? this one may be by far the worst because it doesn't have a design. This is the Void. It is going to be the subject of our chase sequences. And it's not very good. Danger Orb. Did it work? I think so. Hold on, let's take a look at this chicken fried steak, everybody. Real quick. It's making me download the chicken fried steak JPEG. Can we, hold on. Can we get... Let me get the chicken fried steak JPEG on stream. There it is. Look at that. Chicken fried steak, everybody. Just like in Shattered Memories, we all love the chase sequences in Shattered Memories. I kind of wonder if they intended for the chase sequences to have like a proper creature design. But I'm not sure. Oh, you got an image with White Kirby. Yeah.
Murphy?
Oh, God.
Run!
So, fun fact, I believe that this hallway will just keep extending until we... Nope, it doesn't. Okay. I've never just ran without doing the look behind mechanic. Okay, we're gonna do a quick funny little loop here. Because every single time you come in here, the first two doors you go to will close, and it's the last one that will open for you. Get out of here! Colors fade out at like that means that the chase sequence is over. The cages have meat in them. It's true. Love that he's dropping obstacles in the way of the floating orb. This was another thing that was featured very heavily in the trailers. The water slides. There are two of them. This is the first of the two. Whoa. Oh. Well, okay then.
What is this place?
Whee! This man has more water in his other world than the lake. So currently this game isn't available digitally. Like not on like the Xbox marketplace or on the Sony marketplace. And the reason for that is probably the licensed music. They did get licensed music for this game. If you know your niche gaming history, this is the same sort of thing that took down Alan Wake off digital storefronts for a while, was the expiration of like music licenses. So we got Born Free playing over here. Will I get copyright claimed for this? Only time will tell. This man is so wet. Let us not linger too long to test. No, for sure. This is actually a pretty quick game to beat if you know what you're doing. There's an achievement for beating it in like 4 hours, I think, which I do have. And I have done a sub 4-hour run on stream before. Can I, like, turn this off? Or, no, okay. Cool. Cool. Hello, Xanda. Welcome. You ready to get wet? This game's Otherworld really messed with the completely impossible world geometry in ways the other games don't. It does, and quite honestly, I do love that. What's kind of nice is that it does have Shattered Memory style chase sequences, but they are not the entirety of the Otherworld sequence. There is still a lot of like wandering around, fighting enemies, doing puzzles in the Otherworlds. So you do get a lot more chances to kind of like look at things and kind of appreciate the work of the environmental artists. Like, look at this. There's water on the fucking ceiling. There's water at the bottom of the ocean. Under the water, carry the water. Void time. Shit. Shit, goddamn. Oh, get it open. All right, let's go. Okay, it's funny for exactly that long. So, yeah, this is an endless staircase. If we keep going up here, we'll never reach the top. Because what we have to do is turn around and go back down.
I'm losing my mind.
And the sane world reasserts itself. Man, Murph's voice cracks are so funny to me. Yeah. Okay, so now you may have noticed we've taken a bit of damage, but it's fine. We're okay now. The fuck? Oh, son of a bitch.
Locked.
That pickup prompts for the chair. We can't actually pick up the chair and beat things with it. So, This game has a lot of, like, optional stuff that you can do. The second floor of... Where are we? This place. The second floor of this place is entirely optional. We do not need to go up there in order to progress. But I think if we go up there, we can get a gun. But that just means that we need to find the key. So let's see. We can't track down funny little key. Oh, yep, here we go. Key from the motel behind the diner. So that is the way that we need to go to progress. So we're not going to go that way. Hello, Kari. Welcome. I wish there were a place attached to my house. Okay, let's see here. So we got rooms. Not a lot of rooms. What's behind door number 1?
Hello?
I don't want to be here anymore. What's behind door number 2?
Remember,
Oh.
if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything.
So will I have to remember that? Wait, if you want me to remember that if I tell the truth, I don't have to remember everything, should I forget that advice? Or what kind of a cryptic ass sentence was that? Remember Simba. Let's see. Anything good in here? There's a bra. I got a power cord. Seems to be for a kitchen appliance. Remember, if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Dumbass old man. Oh shit, my bra. You found it. That's behind door number 3. Yikes. Oh, sick. That looks like a kitchen appliance. A little bit of steam and sugar. Two, 6, 3, 8, 1. Okay, somebody remember that. 26381. I know this is not the Overlook Hotel, but I'm imagining the Overlook Hotel with a grimy diner next to it. 26381. Thank you, Kale. Okay, we do need to go back to the dead dog suite. Where was the dead dog suite? Hold on. Here we go. Hey, man. Okay. 2. Oh, fuck. Okay. 3 turns in the same direction, 4 turns in the opposite direction. So... And 3 only ends up on even numbers. Okay, hold on. There we go. Damn, looks like a really depressed dude was watching a videotape in here. Thought that was the buzz of a back massager. Gun! So guns are good to have because we can holster them. While we can only have one melee weapon at a time, we can hold 2 guns or a gun and a melee weapon. And then it's just pretty standard third-person controls. The way you said gun just made me think glue. That's my Girona. Hey guys, I think I found a gun. God, chapter 5 would have been way shorter. This looks like a really good room to beat a monster to death in. A knife! God, I'm just picturing the end of that chapter having that happen. Just pulls out a gun.
Looks like a way out.
No, I think that's an elevator.
Panel's busted.
Ain't that just the way? Alright, well, let's look around a little bit more.
All units be on the lookout for wayside inmate transfer bus headed towards building. 13 inmates and 2 COs. Officer failed to check in and driver's not answering radio. Possible TC. Over.
Welp.
Seems like I don't have much time.
Damn, I can't use a knife to break this open. Wait. X-Files theme .og. Fuck off. Give me this back. What on earth? Room 5B. Returned to room at 7:51 p.m. Showered. 8:10 p.m. Shampooed hair 2 times. In bed. 8:42 p.m. with pink nightie and no panties. Lights off at 9:23 p.m. after reading Fashion Magazine and drinking a glass of wine. Cheap Zinfandel. Oh, it's a creep log. I see. Room 102, ordered room service at 5:32 p.m. House special fried chicken dinner with milk. Ate half while watching news program, then put tray outside door at 7:10 p.m. Clipped toenails until 7:32 p.m. Left clippings on floor. Watched TV rest of night until bedtime, 10:35 p.m. Wore oversized men's button-up. Sheer. Room 6A, shaved legs at 8:20 p.m. in bathtub. In bed by 9:30 p.m. Sleeps nude. Snores loudly. Room 103, long phone call to a boyfriend? Ended at 5:22 p.m. Argued the entire time. Cried herself to sleep. Cool. What an interesting look at your tenants' inner lives. Piece of wire.
Try that again?
Oh, hey, it's the Hispanic guy.
Come on, bitch, let's see what you fucking got. Pinche cabrona. Fucking get up, bitch. Ne chinga conmigo, puta. Hey! Let go, asshole, you don't understand.
Uh-oh. So this is our first enemy. The designs don't get much better. Hello, Ion Agenda. Welcome. So when we rated Bob vids the other day, I believe this is the enemy that he described as just being a woman who is wet. Which yeah, that's essentially what she is. So that's the kind of level of combat that we're working with. She sure is wet. She got that hysteria. Damn, girl, I just said hey and winked. Gotta protect myself. With this fire hydrant. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, no, I'll keep the fire hydrant. Let's fix this bad boy right up. Oh, it got very foggy in here suddenly.
Finally. Back outside.
So this is a game asking you to be a convict and beat up woman enemies. I wonder if that's thematically relevant. That one, I don't think so. No, not necessarily. Well, no, it could be. Ah, the lighting engine remembered we were outside. Okay, so there is an order in which you are supposed to do things here. But if we do things in that order, enemies will spawn, and we'll have to fucking deal with that. There is an order in which we can do things that causes no enemies to spawn in this immediate area. So we're going to go ahead and do that order of operations. PEMDAS. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take that. Ah, brewskis. Wait, no, that's a wine bottle. Can wine be brewskis? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. My dear Aunt Sally. Sally, she ain't. Cardinal Sin of Survival Horror, spawning enemies while asking you to do puzzles. One thing that I do like about this game, though, especially compared to like Origins and Homecoming, is that we get the return of emphasizing the idea of running versus fighting. The combat in this game kind of sucks ass. And that's nice. Because it means, but they also do the thing where it's just like, unlike in like Homecoming or Origins, enemies that are like, that you like activate their like sphere of awareness, won't pursue you endlessly. You can, in a lot of cases, straight up run away from shit. There's certain places where it's not the best idea to run away from shit, but you can do it. See that right there? We don't want to touch that. If we touch that, bad shit happens. Ah, there's the brewskis. Yo, 45 stream streak. Way to go, Ion. Appreciate you showing up. It's a hammer. Ah! The escape game. We found it.
Power's out.
Power's out.
Wonder where the breaker is.
It's not really a breaker we have to find. We have to find a generator. Was it Homecoming where you can get a conga line of skinless dogs? That sounds like it's probably something you could do in Homecoming, yes. So if we were to go get the change of clothes and then come out here, there would be like a handful of enemies that would be harassing us the entire time we're trying to power this up and go do the escape game. Convicted murderer Murphy Pendleton, worse at combat than an amnesiac mental hospital patient. Jesus. True, because that's just what Alex Shepard was. I slap some game tokens in there. I'm not 100% exactly how this game is supposed to work.
Devil's Ride.
But we got to do this. We got to put balls in holes. Jailbreak. What could it mean? Oop. Oop. And last one. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We got this. Bing.
Yes.
Yes.
Back to that Skytram.
Now we do need to go change into those clothes because those clothes have the key that we need to use to get out of here. That being said, we actually don't need to keep the clothes. Once we switch into these clothes, we can, in fact, swap back to our prison uniform if we want to. There is also a second alternate outfit we can get a little bit later on, which we might get. Man, how do they stay in business?
Huh?
Got me.
What's this? A long time since I had real clothes.
All I've ever had are fake clothes. Fast fashion. Leather. Where's the slutty outfit for your thumbnail? I got the Silent Hill Townfall art on the way, by the way. That has been bought and paid for. I am happy to report. Okay, hold on. Oh, God! Oh, shit! Where did you come from? Ah! Oh, shit. Excuse me. Ow, shit! Oh, God. Ah, shit. Two down. Fuck. Ow. She's got combos. And 3 down. In order for us to get the ending we want, we are actually going to want to kill as many enemies as we can. Because that affects our karma meter. And because I like to make the good choices for the moral choice moments, and we only get 2 of those, I need to offset those as much as possible. And you get bad karma by killing enemies. You can, like, knock them down and incapacitate them. They will eventually get back up, I think. But at the very least, it does not count as killing them.
This must be the ticket machine.
Damn, alright.
Wherever this thing goes, can't be worse than back there, can it?
And thus the monkey's paw curled. Whee! Whee! I love a good tram ride. This is kind of gorgeous. This is some Alan Wake level fucking environment shit. This is beautiful. This is worse than Silent Hill. That's what TBF said at that point. It's worth, like, making the comparison, honestly, because Alan Wake only came out, like, 2 years prior to this game. Find a way into town. Shit.
Locked.
Tears.
Huh? What? Hey, whoa, wait. Hold on. Where you going? Bro! Oh, well. Okay, just gonna stop there, I guess. It's scared, wants to go home. Do I have the gun still? I do. Alright, cool. So this is where we're going to learn about the fact that, like, certain items are required to, like, get through certain doors. Similar to how it works in Homecoming. Except rather than... Because Downpour has, like, weapon degradation. J.P. Sater, train conductor. Because Silent Hill Downpour has weapon degradation rather than you just kind of, like, picking up weapons and keeping them. Generally, you need to seek out a weapon nearby that can get you through whatever the... pills. Whatever the, thing blocking your way is. Brewskis. 3 of them. Nothing. Just turn the TV off. 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 Oh, God!
Learn from yesterday.
What?
Live for today. And hope for tomorrow.
Okay. Just grab that. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off. Oh, That's, probably not great. Oh, hold on. What is the purpose of this, I wonder? You killed Tenna, SMH. Funny lighter. Ah. Now you might be wondering, why are they giving us a lighter if we have a flashlight? And heem. Stay tuned. Ooh, a hatchet. Take that, thank you. What's on the radio?
Hey, people, welcome back to WLMN-FM. It's your boy DJ Ricks here laying down the licks and treating the tricks. It's another beautiful day in our little corner of paradise. The skies are blue, the sun is shining, and if you got a special tune you want to hear, all you got to do is get on those phones and let me know what it is. I'm taking your requests and dedications all day long.
I love you, DJ Ricks.
Didn't take much to knock this down.
I appreciate the hell out of DJ Bobby Ricks. DJ Bobby Ricks almost seems like a sort of Deputy Wheeler style character where it's just like, what are you doing in this game? You do not mesh with this game's tone. And then you meet him, and then like there's also like all the build up to him just kind of like over the course of the game until you get to his level, and then you meet him and it's just like, oh no, you're actually pretty thematically relevant for this game. So I like DJ Bobby Ricks. Just rub your face on the sparking electrical box.
Here we go. Key rack.
Why did you capitalize that? Key rack, baby, key rack. Key rack, baby, key rack, baby. Key rack, that's where it's at. Police badge, found in the pocket of some discarded clothes.
Something that's really important. He's got to pick up a map of the Devil's Pit. Get to the Cave of Tears.
Hello.
Pretty impressive, ain't it? You might not guess by looking at it, but this place used to be filled with all kinds of visitors. Moms and dads and little kids and... Yeah, it was a really nice place.
I'm sorry. You are?
Name's JP, and that, sir, is the Devil's Pit. 490 meters straight down to the blackest soul of the earth. The deepest limestone sinkhole north
that's
of...
fascinating, but... Sorry. Something tried to kill me back there. You haven't seen anyone? I'm strange wandering around here, have you?
First time visitor, huh?
I love that JP knows what's up. Just like, oh, you're new in town, aren't you?
Listen, if there's a quick way out of here, I'd really appreciate it if you just tell me.
Way out? What good would that do? Sorry. We, don't get too many visitors these days.
Right. Well, be seen.
If you head through the cavern, there's a train. Can take you to Hillside. Boy, I tell you, all the kids, they, just love that little train.
How about you show me?
Sorry. Someplace I gotta be.
Thanks for the tip.
Hey friend, I'm JP. Welcome to Silent Hill. Have you a Pyramid Head yet? Everyone loves him. I used to date... Oh, wait, no, I gotta do the voice. I used to date his sister Triangle Girl. She gives the worst head. The children yearn for the mines.
The Devil's Pit. Sounds like a fun place to bring the family.
It's like the devil.
Hello? Hello, friend of the stream and housemate Opal.
Mysterious wins.
Mysterious wins. Thank you for the curry. Appreciate you.
Dad is my best friend.
Any other flowery voice clips you want to drop while you're here?
I'll take requests.
Can I get a Sistingus?
Sistingus.
Anyone else have any requests?
Anyway, I hope your dad's doing well. It's been a hot minute.
I think he's supposed to be visiting in September.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is there? Huh?
Yeah. Well, we have one actual serious request, which is I'm falling.
I'm falling.
All right, thank you.
Have fun.
It is it's like a pork curry, or it's got like pork. It's like it's basically just kind of a brown curry. It's got pork, carrots, potatoes, onions, rice. Good shit. All right. Kids love the devil. All right. So Silent Hill Downpour kind of takes a Silent Hill 2 approach to the presence of what's the word I'm looking for? NPCs. Although with a bit of a twist. So obviously at this point we know Ann fell down a pit. We know Howard's here, the postman. We've just met JP Sater. We know DJ Bobby Ricks on the radio. Each one of them has relevance and a reason to be here. Devil's Pit Historical Park, founded 1945. Elevation above sea level here, 3,350 feet. Terrace below, 3,300 feet. Pit floor beneath, 1,607 feet. So it is really far down, and it's still above sea level. Ooh, I got money. Haha, wow. Incredible. Oh, look, the tram. That's probably fine. I have a message on Discord. Hold on. It's probably nothing. Wow, such horror. Very scared. Splat, that was a big mosquito. Is that a wheelchair? What's a wheelchair doing down there? Surely this is probably not thematically relevant. Oh. Fuck off. Boop. Get some more of my curry. Oh, fuck. Short elevator ride. Oh, I am there. Yeah, supply cave, the vista, the cafeterias, the train station. And that takes us all the way to Silent Hill Hillside. So, Silent Hill Hillside is specifically the southeastern region of Silent Hill that thus far has not been explored in any of the games. Which, to be clear, we've never had any indication that there was a southeastern region of Silent Hill. They just kind of made up a place for this game. I'm not complaining about that. I think it's fun to still be in Silent Hill, but have like brand new areas to explore. Rather than them giving us like, oh, this takes place in the same general area as Silent Hill 1, but it's different now. That like Origins or like Homecoming did, right? Oh, dead body. Looks like it's an inmate. No, that's probably fine. Anything over here? Nothing over here. Okay. Attack! Ow, fuck. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck, shit. We got him. Horror. Kobold, I see and understand what you're doing. We're gonna be here all day. Radio's going off near this funny little binocular.
This is going crazy.
Huh. Weird weather today. Weird wheelchair man today. He's using tilt controls. Which could mean nothing. Oh. Ominous. Bat's Lament Falls. The waterfall before you, the tallest in Devil's Pit, is called Bat's Lament Falls. It was named by the natives of the area after a rare species of bat indigenous to the area known as the weeping bat. Weeping bats spend the entirety of their lives in Diu's Tusk Cave, located toward the bottom of the pit. The weeping bats were named by the natives, who observed that the bats secrete a special fluid from their eyes that deters unwanted parasites from infesting their ocular cavities. The natives believed the bats were weeping, saddened by being imprisoned in such a deep, dark chamber. The weeping bats have been known to be unpredictably aggressive and very protective of their offspring, often attacking larger creatures that also reside in Devil's Pit. However, no attack against a human has ever been reported. Until today! This looks stable. Whoops. That's confirmed. That's confirmed.
Kids love the pit. Devil's Pit, go to Cave of Tears. The Bat's Lament Falls.
So you may not have noticed, a bunch of our items just fell into that ravine from us falling off that bridge. We are now minus several of our items, including our flashlight, our gun, and the hatchet we picked up. I am going to heal. Very funny. How convenient. Yep.
There's gotta be another way down.
Another way down. Another way down. Looks like we just gotta go through the caves, I suppose. Oh, the supply room. I don't think you even got a chance to shoot that gun. No, I did. I shot it at the, I think they're called Screamers. The ones that attacked me after I got the ticket. Ran out of bullets. It did. I used them all up. So that pickaxe respawned after we picked it up. Don't worry about it. It's just to make sure that if we somehow lost this one, that we'd be able to progress the fucking game. So for right now, the lighter is our only light source. Domain expansion, infinite pickaxe. That's unfortunate. I would like to leave the fly cave, thank you. if you chose to immediately throw it. Could you imagine? Could you imagine throwing a weapon and not being able to retrieve it? Couldn't be me.
Water's too deep.
Damn. Unfortunate. Elevator machinery.
So the underground river powers most of the mine's machinery.
When the Gillespie Coal and Iron Company, Gillespie, ain't cave water like mostly acid? Yes. It depends. If we're talking like pit mining, pit mines that like fill up with water, like from just like, you know, runoff, rain, etc., etc. Depending on the makeup of the rock they're in, it could be extremely acidic or it could be extremely basic. Either like swimming in dilute acid or dilute bleach. You can check out, this is talked about in Folding Ideas video on the Idris Elba Gold documentary. Highly recommend that one. It's pretty good. When the Gillespie Coal and Iron Company established the Devil's Pit mine in 1816, electric power was not invented yet. As the mining operation expanded and dug deeper into the earth, hauling ore, equipment, and men to the surface via man and animal power became impractical. A new system was needed. The miners began to use the power of the underground river and Devil's Falls to power simple machinery like water wheels for hoisting ore to the surface on pulley systems. As the operation grew more complex and ambitious, so too did the machinery. By the mid-19th century, Devil's Pit utilized one of the most sophisticated and earliest applications of hydroelectric power. This elevator was one of the first of its kind, using an ingenious system of gears and water wheels to take men and equipment to the upper caverns. Mostly carbonic acid for limestone caves. You'd never catch me dead in a basic cave water. It's a funny thing, if we were catching you in cave water, you would be dead. Okay, so we gotta take this real quick and give this a pull over here. Set you up, get it perfect, get it beautiful. Water chute. This collection of water wheels, cogs, gears, and troughs was used to transfer the natural power of the underground river to various mechanical systems. This was the engineer's control hub, which allowed him to redirect the water's flow via a series of wooden troughs, which in turn powered various mechanical devices such as the main elevator, a flood control pump, and even an early electrical generator. This device was restored to its original working condition by the Silent Hill Historic Preservation Society. So here's a puzzle. Water chute machine. So we've got power. So the power is basically what's keeping that door up. We can divert the water to power the elevator, which I believe is this water wheel, or we can power the pump, which is this one. I want to say it has to go over here. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, it's this one right here. So we kind of gotta, if we want to power the pump and drain that cave that we were just in, we need to divert the water around this way. But if we just want to progress, we have to power this one. So, let's see.
I don't know what the water pump's for.
Let's get some water flowing here. Pump and dump. You said it.
A pump must have drained the cave.
Now we can swoosh under here real quick. We can go check out the cave. which, based on how much radio interference we're getting, is probably super dangerous for us. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you know the times? What do we got? What do we got? Got some pistol bullets. That'll come in handy later. First aid kit. That'll come in handy in like 5 seconds when I get absolutely fucking destroyed by this woman. Ow. Shit. Okay. Cool. Invisible wall. Damn. Oh, that could have gone worse. Getting destroyed by this woman. Living the dream. Dying the dream? Gosh, that water combat was loud. Water is loud. Did you know? Did you know? Water loud. Okay, that'll get the elevator going. This game has a lot of loud noises. True. Some of them are Murphy. That boy can scream. You know what I do appreciate about this game? No fucking noise filter. Hello, AK4. Uh-oh. Scary monster. No camera filter either. Yeah. Surely we're dead. Nah, we're okay. You know, these ancient mine elevators, super safe, actually. Especially in the event of complete freefall. And the camera doesn't seem to be constantly possessed by a stumbling drunkard. All things considered, like, this game functions fairly well. Yeah, man, those things are built like Volvos. Hello? Oh shit, here she comes! Come get me! Ow. I think the way that they ragdoll is pretty fucking. I wonder where we're at right now. Oh, we straight up don't know. Trying to get a sense of our progression here. Oh, train tour of the mines. In the early years of Devil's Pit, mine carts were used as a transportation tool for moving materials in and out of the pit during the mining process. The mine carts rode on steel tracks and were initially pushed and pulled by either animals or humans, later replaced by engines. Due to the precipitous angles, inclines, and declines of the Devil's Pit tunnels, it was unavoidable that the tracks would have sharp, hazardous, and even often fuck my goddamn life, and often even deadly turns. Humans working in the mines were warned to avoid riding aboard the carts whenever possible, as the death rate for such a journey was estimated at 40%. Quite simply, This meant 4 out of every 10 miners who hitched a ride aboard a minecart met an unfortunate end. And 1 out of every 10 miner hitching a ride on a mining cart was Donkey Kong. You know something? These girls look like Deadly Premonition enemies. They do. This is one of my favorite parts of the game. It's silly, but delightful. Just 40%. They sound so... Hello, Lamb! I'm assuming you came in earlier with the, with Af's raid. But also hello to you specifically. Uh-oh, we have ghostly child laughs. What could it mean? Hi, I did, but I was dragged off an hour for a Bloodborne card game. Neat. Oh. Train accident at Devil's Pit causes death of 8 children by Wally Thompson, staff writer. In what Silent Hill law enforcement officials are calling an unprecedented tragedy, 8 children were killed last night when the tour train in which they were riding derailed in the Devil's Pit mines. Witnesses claim that J.P. Sater, the train's operator, was visibly intoxicated at the time of the accident, and that negligence on his part may have led to the derailment.
Train guy was drunk,
said Philip Menton, a tourist from Chicago.
He was belligerent to everyone, even the kids. There was no way he should have been operating anything.
We've just begun investigating this terrible accident, and it's too far soon, and it's fuck my goddamn stupid baka life. It's far too soon to speculate on anything,
Detective Edward Rogers told reporters this morning.
Rest assured we will utilize all available police resources and personnel to uncover the cause.
The Silent Hill Tourism Authority has shut down all Devil's Pit operations indefinitely and has released the following statement. We are saddened by the horrific accident involving the tourist train at our facilities, and we pledge to fully cooperate with law enforcement officials in all aspects of their investigation. Sounds reliable. Philip, how the fuck did you know he was belligerent to everyone if you didn't fucking die on the train? Too far soon, much ahead of time. Hey, the name of the driver sounds familiar.
J.P. Sater. That's the guy I met outside.
Oh! Hey, fellas. I understand. You're literally minors. Hello?
Fuck!
Never mind. We're good. I'll just live here. It's okay. I've got everything I could ever want. Rock. Wood. Water that would probably kill me. It's fine. So, okay, let's see. Can I get another shot of that guy? 1 second. Oh. Sir? Are you out here? Mr. Weeping Bat? Oh, there you are. So this is the Weeping Bat. They're one of the stronger enemies in the game, and quite honestly, about as good as monster designs get in Silent Hill Downpour. And I don't say that fully positively. Like, they're freaky. They're big, lanky, fucking juggernauts, and they got, like, fucked up mouths. They're cool, but, like, you look at this, and, like, you look at, like, God, you look at, like, some of the enemies from fucking, like, even just Homecoming, and it's just like, is this as good as it gets? And unfortunately, the answer is yes. It's got a dumpy. It do got a butt, though. Alright, let's go. Fuck. Oh, God. They're fucking annoying, though. Like, the drop attack has, like, a really wide radius. And then they just leap back up to the ceiling. There have been no recorded attacks on humans until today! Ow! Motherfucker! Get back here! Oh, by the way, the only way that we have to check our health is to go to the statistics menu. Son of a bitch. The most we can really do is try to, like, bait him into, like, dropping down somewhere that isn't gonna, like, immediately rock our fucking socks. And then try to get as many hits in as we can. Get a load of that guy. This guy's schmoovin'. Hello, Natalie! Wood. It is weird that he doesn't have wings or tears, even. Fix myself up real quick. I mean, same, but it's not the same wood as, like, the Bat guy from Dispatch, you know? True. Weeping bats do have what I would probably describe as schmovement. It's true. Yeah, I'd be like, let's not have the lights on. Oh. It's basically the same wood as Slender Man. Oh, that depends on the Slenderman. Oh, hold up. Devil's Falls. The breathtaking waterfall before you is the Devil's Falls. As the second highest continually flowing single drop waterfall in North America, it plunges 1,419 feet to the subterranean river below. During the spring runoff, the Devil's Falls flow at a rate of 300 cubic feet per second. That's 2,400 gallons every second. The Devil's Falls feed an underground river system that flows through over 20 miles of limestone caverns until they empty into nearby Toluca Lake. The Gillespie Coal and Iron Company put the power of Devil's Falls and the underground river to good use, using the flowing water to power the various mining systems. It was a little comical, like ha-cha-cha moves. It really was. Alright, let's take another little elevator ride where nothing bad will happen during or after. What is the worst that could possibly happen on this elevator ride? Oh, hey, JP's up here. Hey, man. What you doing?
Sater! Oh, it's just you.
Wow, just me.
What are you
Okay,
doing,
thanks.
JP?
Really make a guy feel welcome.
You know, enjoying the view. You know, they say if you were to put the Empire State Building in here, it wouldn't even reach halfway to the top of this place.
Seems like a dangerous place to be sightseeing.
You know, none of those things they said about me are true.
Dude is literally about to throw himself off this fucking viewing platform, and he's still giving us, like, tourist information.
The papers and stuff, people around town, my lawyers, they said it was just circumstantial evidence and whatnot. That's what I kept telling them.
Yeah, I read all about it.
Those newspaper men are goddamn fucking liars.
Relax, man. We're just talking here.
What happened? That was an accident. I didn't mean to hurt nobody. I didn't murder nobody. Murder's a mortal sin. You go to hell for murder. Ain't that right, Murphy? Surely your mama taught you about what's right and what's wrong.
Those kids had parents that might disagree with you. The paper mentioned negligence.
It was an accident.
You were completely hammered. There were witnesses.
And how about you, Murphy? Someone know all your dirty little secrets?
I never hurt anybody that didn't deserve it. And I sure as hell never hurt any kids. I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
You call this living? Can you imagine what that's like, Murphy? Living all your life inside someone else's lie? Can you? Listen to us talk. As if anybody out there gives a damn. When we're the ones who decide if we can live with what we've done.
The fact that you can taunt him is hilarious. Anyway.
Wait. What do you mean? Just wait a second.
Be seeing you around, Murphy.
No.
Do a flip. The most lowercase no ever. Well, shit. That's unfortunate. Damn. Rip J.P. Sater.
Can't believe he jumped.
Char Aznable voice. I never betrayed anybody. I don't know what Char Aznable sounds like. Wait, no. I never betrayed anybody. I'm just gonna give him the voice from that dude that I've seen on I've seen like voice him on TikTok. Personally, I'm a fan of Bart. So, to make something clear, the way that he just sort of like casually said, "Be seeing you around, Murphy," before throwing himself off the viewing platform is important. Entry to Cave of Tears. The dark cavern before you was originally called Diu's Tusk Cavern. The cave contains the largest stalagmite in all of northeastern America and was first discovered by Chinese immigrant miners in 1863. The Chinese miners believed the giant stalagmite to be a large tusk protruding from Diu, which literally translates to Earth Prison in English, and is considered the realm of the dead in Chinese mythology, hence the name Diu's Tusk. The cave is also the lifelong home to the weeping bat, a rare species of bat indigenous to the area. As a result, the cavern is also often referred to by locals as the Cave of Tears. Did we have a lot of Chinese immigrants in Maine? Good question. Don't know. I thought that was a Western America thing. I don't know. Okay, let's see. We are here! Gotta get through the Cave of Tears. Get to the train station. Go for the weeping bat. They were everywhere, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. I do need a light source.
Welcome to the Cave of Tears, the grandest collection of natural limestone formations in the Devil's Pit cave system. This magnificent chamber was carved out of Silent Hill's bedrock over 3 million years ago.
Wow.
By the underground streams that lend the cave its name. The dazzling array of stalactites and stalagmites you see around you were created over tens of thousands of years, formed by calcium carbonate and other minerals seeping from the limestone above. Over the years, a wealth of archaeological artifacts have been discovered in and around the Cave of Tears.
You don't say.
The central formation, known as the Devil's Cauldron, contained the bones and
kids love the devil.
of over a dozen individuals, suggesting this chamber may have been used for burial ceremonies or, as some anthropologists have speculated, human sacrifice.
That's probably not true. I keep hearing all the northern tourist things like the biggest in northern United States. Yeah, because there aren't a ton of major caves in New England. All the big stuff is in Appalachia. It's just, he's not bothering anybody. He's just hanging out. We're gonna just... Totally fine. Everything's fine. We're all cool here. We're just gonna take a nice little... He's not bothering us. He's not bothering us. A nice little walk up here. Just pop on in. This little area. Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay. Oh, he coming back? All right. Wonder what's on the radio. Oh.
Is anybody out there?
Oh. Whoop. Oh, shit. Ow! Bitch! So that one's just really funny because, like, the only way that he can, like, jump up to the ceiling is either this part right here or by just fucking leaving. Opens blue sky, the counter for drama and a fandom resets to 0, closes blue sky. I want a nap. Look at him fucking shimmy. Bye. Of course, they went with the local western name for the cave instead of the name chose by the founders of the cave's major tourism attraction. Alright, let's see if we can't get the fuck out of... Ooh! Oh, this must be the Devil's Cauldron. Something's about to fucking rip my ass off. Oh, God. No, my ass! Fuck! Ah! Dinamite. Fuck off! Okay. Looks like it's going back to where we was. It has come for cheeks. Ah, I see. I see. I gotta get in there. Will Hammer help me? Hammer assist? Son of a bitch. Useless! Okay, hold on. Hold on. You just gotta find something to get this open. Surely, there is some implement in or around this area that could bust that wide open. I am in trouble.
Gotta find a way out of here.
Here we go. Take that. Beep.
Here goes nothing.
This seems like a well-advised idea. Thank goodness that didn't go, like, breathtakingly poorly. Oh, there's another one. You said it. Bye. Oh, good. Another elevator. These always lead to good things. Every single time. Bob says it's my turn to use the Xbox.
Never let go of hope. One day you'll see that it's all come together. You'll look back and laugh at what's past, and you'll ask yourself, how the hell did I get through all that?
I'm asking myself that right now. Oh, hey, another inmate. Don't mind me, ma'am. I'm just gonna grab that real quick. Mountains of Majesty by Daniel, English 3A. Jutting underneath cerulean sky are rocky cliffs where my heart lies. Eyes twinkling with emeralds fail, my darling left me weeping there. But her shadow can't take away these bronze cliffs at end of day. Terrible poem, F-. Ouch. The combos. Are you like dead, or do I need to hit you again? Oh, she's dead. Okay. So that's a puzzle clue, by the way. Oh, this thing looks fun. Okay, we're at the train, which means we just need to take it all the way down to Silent Hill Hillside. We got the Mario 64 slide music ready. Maybe for the next, like, actual slide sequence. The Devil's Train! Sorry. Jokingly called the Devil's Train by the miners that once worked in Devil's Pit, this mine train has since been converted into a ride for visitors. Equipped with a fascinating audio commentary, the Devil's Train provides the passengers with an in-depth, educational tour of Devil's Pit, including an interactive reenactment of much of the pit's rich history. Please be advised that the tour includes the use of strobe lighting, so passengers sensitive to such effects should take extra care. Also, please keep your hands inside the cart at all times, as the Devil's Train passes through the areas of the pit with very low ceilings and narrow passageways. Finally, we ask that you please refrain from using any flash photography that might disturb the native fauna. Thank you for listening. Enjoy your ride on the Devil's Train. Cerulean, Emerald, Shadow, Bronze. Okay. Okay, train time.
Welcome aboard the Devil's Pit Historic Mine Train, with stops at Hillside Station and the Superstition Caverns. Please keep your hands and arms inside the train at all times and remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. Failing to comply with safety regulations can result in severe injury or death.
Fucked up.
Enjoy your ride, and please, no flash photography. Before it became the charming resort town that we know and
So you can look around during this sequence, but the camera will point at the things you need to see.
You are riding aboard a fully restored mine train, originally owned and operated by the Gillespie Coal and Iron Company, which first began extracting ore from the Devil's Pit in 1860.
Oh, are these auto-erotica? Oh. Damn, these animatronics are getting lifelike. Oh. No, we're fine. Yeah, this section actually rules. Yeah, no, I love this one.
Particularly
And bats, apparently.
According to local legend, in 1911, miners discovered mysterious symbols carved into the walls of limestone rock, leading to a wild speculation.
This is just what Pirates of the Caribbean is like, honestly.
Soon after, a series of unfortunate accidents and reports of mysterious creatures forced the company to suspend mining operations along the sea. Today,
Yep, just like Pirates of the Caribbean.
seeing ghosts or other phenomena, leading to its continued popularity for thrill seekers and tourists alike.
Oh my god, Jack Sparrow. This happened when I went to Pirates of the Caribbean.
Tourists alike.
Hi, Face Man. Weird couple behind me is getting way too frisky. So, Big Face Guy was initially intended as a boss. And you can find footage of his of what they were able to restore of his boss fight online. From, like, unfinished files in the game's code. Honestly, more wretched have monsters attempt to assail the wretched. Oh, fuck. I didn't talk to JP more when we first met him. So, JP Sater has more dialogue if you talk to him when you first meet him. The reason I bring that up is because Anne here has more dialogue in just a second. Also, Anne's back! She survived falling! Sort of. Read her graphic novel for more information.
I saw you.
Hands against the wall. I said, up against the wall!
You don't have to do this. We should help each other. This place, I don't know what it is or how we got here. But one thing
Just shut up! What the? Where did you get this?
Oh, you know.
Where in the hell did you get this?
I just found it in these clothes. I didn't...
Is this some kind of sick joke to you?
No, I swear. I don't know what's going on any more than you do.
On your knees.
What?
On your fucking knees. You heartless bastard. You don't deserve to live. You're not fit to walk this earth while good, decent men.
I don't know who you think I am or what you think I've done.
Shut the hell up! You think this is funny, don't you? Well, let's see how funny it is with a fucking bullet in your head.
She is so pissed at you. She is.
I can't. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Real quick, Kobold. You say terrible trigger discipline, but considering what we know about like what's actually happening here, chances are in her mind she's got perfect trigger discipline.
Go. What the hell are you waiting for?
Get out of here, you
Leave me
dumb,
alone, goddammit.
stupid animal! Okay, jeez. I love Murphy's posture. Just like, fucking fine, God.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I know you told me to leave, but...
Hey, maybe if we stick together, we can...
Go away.
Miss, ma'am.
Fuck off. I think you should leave now. Oh, for God's sake, leave me alone! Oh. It's just you. I thought for a minute we were someone else.
I'm sure that won't be thematically relevant. Where did you even come from? Good old stock squeaky sound effect. Which could mean nothing. Alright, so we got a BRB for a second, but once we get back, we get into Silent Hill proper, and oh boy. I get to talk to you about the pre-order bonuses and how those work. Stay tuned, everybody. Alright, we are back. Hello, everyone. Alright, let's go ahead and get back in there. Okay. So we have made it to Silent Hill proper. So we've been in Silent Hill this whole time, but like, you know, we were at like a gas station, a diner, a tourist trap. Thank you. So now we are getting into like proper like residential areas, the town itself. What?
You keep on keeping on, bro, and your pal DJ Ricks will do the same. Playing the music y'all want to hear.
Let's try to avoid as much licensed music as possible. Now, on our quick little journey here, towards the greater town of Silent Hill, which we're going to go ahead and pick up this map. Because this is a map that they don't give you later. So this is the only place you can find it. So as we continue our journey towards Silent Hill proper, let's take a quick moment here to talk about pre-order bonuses. So most of the time, if you were to, say, pre-order a game through Best Buy, Walmart, GameStop, Amazon, etc., occasionally you will get what is known as a pre-order bonus. Now, these days, the way that this usually manifests is that they will give you like a store code for like a special downloadable item. That can either be like a cosmetic, or it can be something that gives you a bit of an edge in like the early game. Sort of like what they do with, I think Evil Within 1 had something like that. Evil Within 2 had one as well. But Silent Hill Downpour had pre-order bonuses, but they didn't work quite that way. See, with Silent Hill 1, what happens is that, depending on where you ordered your game from, you were given a code. What am I picking up? What is it probably? Oh, it's probably pick up a rock. You were given a code. not like a store code, like a 6-digit code, to use in-game. And there's a handful of lockers that you can find in the game that you would use the 6-digit code at. Now, when you use the 6-digit code, that opens up the locker. I hate that pre-order bonuses are a thing that need to be explained. Makes me feel old. Sorry. Places still do pre-order stuff, but like it's not quite as like store specific anymore. What was I saying? So when you find one of these lockers and you put in the 6-digit code that you get for your pre-order, it gives you a pair of weapons. One melee weapon and one firearm. And depending on where you pre-ordered from, you got a different code that gave you a different set of weapons. And there's 3 of these codes. The thing is because it's a code that's programmed into the game, it works for everybody. So, like, even if you didn't actually pre-order the game, if you knew someone who pre-ordered the game and they gave you the code that they were given, you could get those weapons. And in fact, that's essentially exactly what happened. All 3 codes leaked. And thus anyone playing Silent Hill Downpour can get those weapons. Here's one of these lockers now. But here's the issue. If you do that, if you put in one of those codes, it irrevocably alters your game. Okay? So, like, if I were to, say, go over and I put in, 911977, then what I get is I get a golf club and a rifle. I didn't even realize I had damage that needed to be healed. Now, if we were to continue then and finish the game, this would be the only thing I would ever be able to get. And it does unlock, like, other weapon drops, other ammo drops, other drops of this particular melee weapon elsewhere in the game. So even if we were to start a new save, even if we were to start a new game completely, when we got here, the rifle and the golf club is all we would ever get. I think. That was kind of funny that her, like, entire animation reset.
Maybe if we stick together, we can...
Go away.
So the reason that I bring this up is because before this stream, what I tried to do was I tried to see if I could essentially wipe my previous save that I have on, like, my main account.
Speaking of which, this next one goes out to Murphy Pendleton, a lost soul on a stroll. You keep on keeping on, bro, and your pal DJ Ricks will do the same, playing the music y'all want to hear.
Because on my personal save file, my normal save file that I would normally be playing on, I have what I've got is I've got what I personally think is, of the 3, like, sets of weapons you can get, I feel that I have, like, the best of the melee weapons, which is the double-bladed axe. But I've got maybe the worst of the firearms, which is the nail gun. The nail gun kind of sucks ass. Oh, cool. That does reset. If I haven't, like, actually finished it. Okay. Well, we are going to go ahead and actually go with the other one that you get is a 45 and a baseball bat. But I really want that rifle. So I'm actually playing this on a, essentially a fresh account. Because, when I did wipe my, save file, when I started up a new game, it still had the double-bladed axe and the nail gun. I straight up could not get anything else. Because apparently it's tied to, like, the system configuration of the game. And I have not, for the life of me, found a way to fully delete that. I deleted all my save files. I cleared the Xbox 360 cache on my Series X. Nothing. Nothing. But god damn it, I wanted to use this rifle because I have never used anything other than the double-bladed axe and the fucking nail gun. Anyways, here we are in Silent Hill. Straub, as in Chris Straub, probably. So like I said, this is southeastern Silent Hill. So this is an area of Silent Hill that has, up until this point, not actually existed. But they wanted to go ahead and give us like an entirely new, like, environment to play around in. It is a largely residential area, so we've got a bunch of houses around. There are some neat stuff that we can find. There's the Centennial Building. That's going to be a major location. There's a movie theater. There's a bank. Movie theater's got probably my favorite side quest in the game, because this game has side quests. The game got a bunch of side quests, like 14 side quests. And the side quests are actually really neat. Monkey Rock. Oh, yeah. Monkey Rock. But one of the most important places on our little journey here is going to be that there police station. Because one of the side quests involves these roaming police cars that if one of them tracks you down, it spawns like 4 or 5 enemies that all proceed to beat the shit out of you. But the side quest that you are enrolled in as part of that happening allows you to stop that from happening going forward. But we do need to get caught by one of those police cars first before we can even work on recalling them. So that's just what we're going to do. Oh, and replace our flashlight. The police car thing is, there's a few side quests in here that, like, there's a bunch that I like to do because I think they're neat. The police car side quest is like the one that I do that is just like, this one is like strictly necessary. Exploring Silent Hill is not fun if you haven't recalled the police cars. Also, take a look at this. We're not going to be doing anything with this, but this is important if you do New Game Plus. It's not really a New Game Plus. There's not really anything that, like, carries over. Well, I mean, it is New Game Plus. It's New Game Plus for, like, Silent Hill, where it's just like, okay, you're starting, like, a fresh run, and This stuff's different. Sadist Cemetery is dismally small. Look, we can't all be Shepherd's Glen, okay? So let's see how this golf club does. I'm actually kind of curious. Golf club kind of putting in the work, actually. Let's see. Okay, we're pretty close to the police station. So now we just need to attract the ire of a cruiser. You might have heard it, its alarm? Siren going off a little bit earlier. I think there's one that passes by this intersection. Do these weapons also have durability? Yes, the locker weapons do have durability. I definitely heard the chirp of a siren earlier, but I forget specifically what the pathing of these things are. Like, the police station is right there. We could go in, but like because the side quest won't have been activated, we can't really do anything. We have to get caught by a police cruiser first. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. Oh fuck. Oh, God. So that's a prisoner enemy. He's a guy. He's just kind of a guy with pants on. Like I said, one of the weaker elements of this game is its enemy designs. When I said that the Weeping Bat was about as good as it gets, I was not joking. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Fuck! Oh, yeah, you can see it's getting kind of fucked up. Oh, no! Alright. Damn, Rifle puts in the fucking work. Whoa. Oh shit. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Okay, police station, police station. Okay, it's this building right here. We just need to find the way to enter it. No proper intro to him. Yeah, no. I think he's like the one enemy that doesn't get that. Because, like, we get a proper intro to the Screamers. We get a proper intro to the Weeping Bat, sort of. This guy just kind of shows up. Okay. So here we are in the police station. First things first, let's pick this up. Police Department, Boston Police Department, report. Case number MA0/814/1/969. Incident, vehicle theft. Reporting officer, Sergeant Matthew Baker. Date of report, February 26th. About 22:40 hours on 2/25, suspect was observed by a number of witnesses, see Appendix A, at 4050 Bromfield Road, forcibly entering a parked police cruiser, Appendix B. Suspect was then able to start the vehicle and depart the scene in a reckless manner, approaching surface street speeds far in excess of the posted limits. At approximately 22:45 hours, patrol officers in the area, as well as air assets from the sheriff's department, answered the stolen vehicle call from dispatch and began pursuit of the suspect. At 23:10 hours, suspect entered onto Interstate 94 southbound on the Route 5 off-ramp. The suspect continued southbound on Interstate at I-94 at excessive speeds, and pursuing officers maintained a safe distance to reduce collateral risk to nearby civilians. At approximately 08:20 hours on 226, the suspect crossed the state line into Ashfield and exited onto surface streets. At that time, local officers cordoned off the area to civilian traffic and dispatched road spikes. The spikes disabled the stolen vehicle, bringing it to a complete stop at approximately 08:35 hours. Prepared by M. Baker. Ashfield, if I recall correctly, is where the bulk of Silent Hill 4 takes place.
How the hell did this get here?
Now you may be wondering, why does Murphy seem to recognize that? Perhaps we will find out. Whoop. Because, of course, one of the questions right now is, why was Murphy in prison in the first place?
These must be the police call signs.
Okay, so this is actually pretty straightforward, if I recall correctly. Now, the game does a little bit of, like, red herring stuff with regards to, like, why Murphy's in prison. Obviously, we had that one weird flashback where, like, we saw, like, the flashes of, like, the little boy, and then him running to the water, surrounded by police officers, and then immediately cutting to him, like, getting his mugshot taken, and then in prison. So there's assumptions that, like, a person could make just based on that information, that the game then goes into detail about, like, the game is going to give us more information about specifically what it is that happened, why Murphy got where he was, what all of this means, basically. So like I said, this is pretty straightforward. You may notice, based on what information we have, that the numbers all seem to be in sequence, as are the letters. So that first one should be D375. Nope. The second one should be C466. It's kind of nice that they make this one really straightforward because, like I said, having the fucking dudes... What the hell? Jesus Christ. Having the dudes roaming around kind of sucks. Oh, shit. Hold on. B557. The legendary axe. And then the last one is A648. Stop the patrol cars, find the police patrol dispatcher, find a way into town. We have stopped the patrol cars. There will no longer be any patrol cars patrolling Silent Hill. Thank fucking God. You know what you have to do. I certainly do not. Police Department, Silent Hill. From the desk of Chief Ronald Doyle, Annual Felony Crime Survey. Shit looks bad, man. Shit looks real bad. Sounds like maybe we should probably try to find a way to get to that clock tower. We got this art piece here. If I got time, maybe I'll do this one. Hold up. Alright. Alright. Oh.
Again.
Uh-oh. Looks like we've got a little bit of a Silent Hill downpour, y'all. Okay, let's see if we can... Oh, shit! Oh, God, there's two of you. Oh, there's two of them. Ah, shit. Oh, this guy's called a prisoner minion is what it is. That's right. Oh, fuck. There's a screamer. There's a screamer somewhere. Either that or that guy, like, fucking clocked me. So enemies are a lot more aggressive and do more damage when the rain is falling. Generally, when rain is falling, one of the best things to do is to find a way to get inside somewhere. A number of houses around Silent Hill do have entrances that you can get into. So if we can happen to find one, we can get out of the rain. I think... Here we go. I thought he used discombobulate. I think he did use discombobulate. That is likely what that was. I thought perhaps it was a screamer. Okay. So here's where we find another one of these lockers. If we hadn't found the original locker, we would have been able to use this one. We got some rifle ammo. Let's go ahead and reload. Okay. Y'all hear that? Someone in here. Dropping Axe-kun. I'll probably end up picking the axe back up. So that thing's locked. Can we find a key? Perhaps. It's pretty dark in here. That helps a little bit more. I don't think there's a key in here. At least I'm not seeing one. What must the housing and renting cost be in Silent Hill? You'd be surprised. They're still charging an arm and a fucking leg. But like literally. Like they will dismember you. Ha 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 ha. Missing. Lindsay Jacobs. Reported missing in Boston, Massachusetts on May 28th. Approximately 4 feet tall. 60 pounds. Black hair and brown eyes. Last seen wearing a red blouse and with a red skirt. If you have any information about me, please contact 1-800-555-3000. Odd. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to unlock this. Who needs 2 legs anyway? Do milk cartons still do this? No, and I don't think it ever helped. I feel like I remember like seeing some sort of like documentary on that or something. And it was just like, oh yeah, this was definitely a thing they did for a bit, but never helped. Oh, cool. Awesome. Hello? Huh, a pistol. I've already got the rifle. I think I'm good. That's ominous. Well, rain's probably stopped at this point, so we can probably just leave. Hold on, I know what's going on here. I'm remembering this now. We're supposed to pick this up. And then... Oh! Ah, shit! You! Fuck. So that's a doll. We're gonna get, like, a better, introduction to them later. But essentially, they are a stationary enemy that sends out fucking shadow clones. That are only fully visible, when you're using a flashlight of some kind. The normal flashlight will allow you to cast a shadow, which will give you a general idea of where they are. If you have the UV flashlight, you are able to see their shadows entirely. Can't you stow both rifle and pistol? You can't have more than... You can have 2 firearms or a firearm and a melee weapon. You can't have 2 firearms and a melee weapon, unfortunately. Even if each firearm would be stowed in a different manner. Missing child. Charlie Pendleton. Charlie! Local missing child last seen at Robbins Elementary School. If you have any information about Charlie Pendleton, please contact the Boston Police Department immediately. 617-555-4775. Is 617 actually... Hold on. Is that actually a Boston area code? Oh shit, it is! Okay, cool. Can you call people in this game too? No, Murphy was in prison. He don't have iPhone. Ah, piss. Okay. Let's see. Where am I going? Sag. True. Is this the right way? Back at the police station. I do really like the degree of exploration in this game, and I think part of that is to facilitate the side quest system. Just like they make this huge area, you get full like ability to explore, and occasionally you find something neat that has like a little, that sometimes has like a little side story. It's cool. Okay, now I think we're making some progress. So the fire axe is kind of this game's iconic weapon. It's what Murphy has on like the box art and everything, and it is one of the strongest weapons with like the best durability in the game. I'm going in circles again. Son of a bitch. Be my guess to see if the phone number works though. I mean, it doesn't, because it's a 555 number. A 555 exchange is always a fake number. It's what they use in like Hollywood movies to like give somebody a phone number that like a person can't actually call in real life. Oh, hey, Subway. Eat freesh. Maybe this guy will leave me alone if I lose him in the subway. Huh. Okay. What does a small town in my home state need with a subway? I don't know. But they got one. Chastain Heights. Damn. Cute loading screen smog. So this is actually fast travel is what this is. At a certain point, we're going to unlock a side quest chain that will allow us to utilize the subway in order to basically get around the town quickly. But right now, all of the doors that we could use are locked. You can see we're in like a wildly different part of the town now. It's honestly kind of neat. But, like, essentially what it is there's a guy that we will find later who's just gonna be like, hey, if you bring me a bunch of bullshit, I'll give you fast travel. And it's just like, okay, sure. Okay, sir, I will bring you a bunch of bullshit for the sake of fast travel. And it lets you get to, like, other parts of the town a lot quicker if you're, like, you know, running side quests that you missed previously. Though that being said, at a certain point, like, especially if you're, like, right at the end of the game, the fast travel isn't really worth it, honestly. Still using smog to disguise loading teleportation is cute. It is. It's a neat little idea. But yeah, at a certain point, like, it's not really something you need anymore, especially if you're, like, at what is effectively the game's point of no return. Ah, shit. Maybe I should head back to that house and pick up that golf club again. It'd be worth it at this point. It's around the side of this one. Oh, okay, hold on. I think I'm seeing... Oh, here we go. Oh, but this isn't where I get the fucking... Well, okay. You know what? It's fine. So, okay. This is kind of the silliest, like, progression via weapon use this game has. You've got this fire escape ladder. You can only get it down with a fire poker. It's kind of dumb. Like, there's all sort... The funniest part of it... The Nagatama. This is not a Naginta. Naginta, big black Naginta. The funniest part of it isn't the fact that you have to use a fucking fire poker to get it. It's the fact that if you don't have one and you try to pull it down first, like, Murphy does this kind of, like, limp little jump to try and reach the ladder. Ah, I see. That's a body in a bag.
Oh, God. Why are you doing this to me?
Oh my god, I was like back here and I thought, oh, Murphy's doing fine. I turned the camera around and just like, my boy is not doing so hot right now. We're up to 5 health packs. I can go ahead and take one. They really overuse this balance mechanic, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. So here's a fun fact for you. If you're playing this on a console that has like a slower loading time, I'm playing this on a Series X, so this isn't going to be something we're really going to have the opportunity to do. But if you're playing on this on a console that has a slower loading time, in that dresser on the opposite side of the room, there is a health kit in the drawer. Now, this room is actually a loading zone. If we go in here, then the game loads the next area. If you're on a console that has a slower loading time, you can, in fact, get to the other side of the room, open the dresser, grab the health kit, and then when it loads the next area, you can open the dresser and grab the health kit again, and you get 2 health kits out of it. And he's best not mess with you now that you got that Nagatama. It's killed Lubu so many times. Like I said, it's not really something that we can do when I'm playing it on the Series X, since the Series X loads pretty quickly. Oh, fuck. Okay. Nope, we're going back out. Get back in there, Murph. Come on. Get going. Oh, fuck. Again! No, Murphy! This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I'm trying so hard. He's stretching the calves. Isometric exercise. Care to join me? Yeah, I'll pick that up. Yeah, you can see, like, passing, like, halfway through the room is what prompts the loading screen. Oh.
Dedication for Mr. Popularity today, Murphy Pendleton. The WLMN-FM phone's been ringing off the hook for old Murph. All I can say, people, is that DJ Riggs is gonna have to meet this dude someday and find out what his secret is.
Okay, so we are currently in an apartment building. Specifically, that apartment building. Now, this building is like an area. It's not a level, though. If we wanted to, we could just fucking leave. However, there is a small little side quest in this area. Oh. Disco. Some discarded money. There is a small little side quest in this area. I'm going to take the hammer instead of the fucking cleaver, actually. That if we do it, we get a change of clothes. Like, really, that's all it is. Fashion is important. It's true. Dear shithead, I'm on to you, you junky asshole. Next time something goes missing from my apartment, you can expect the cops to come knocking on your door. And if it's not them, it'll be me. And my knock is 12 gauges, if you catch my drip. 12 of me? So if you don't want an ass full of buckshot, I suggest you stay the fuck away from my apartment. Last warning.
A thief, huh?
I love Dear Shithead as like a letter letter introduction. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm sure everything in this place is super kosher. Oh. Yikes. I don't think that could support his weight. I'm going to be entirely real with you. Funny box. Yeesh. He's just hanging around, you know? I have a message on Discord. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. Okay. Yep. I'm going to be right back. All right. We're back. All right. So. This is the apartment of a thief. And here is all his ill-gotten gains.
Stuff he took.
We got a money box. We got a locket. We got a war medal. We got a gold watch. Doesn't look gold, looks more like silver. Anyway, you just hang out here, man, okay? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and give back all the stuff you fucking stole. You hear that? A child crying on the wind. A woman crying on the wind. People, bees crying. Hello. Sad girl. Okay. This looks like someplace a locket would go. I kind of wish the painting would change to, like, happy girl when you give back the locket. I think that would be funny. Locket locale. Hello, Genzilla. I'm hearing a tickin'. Oh, hand. Let's slap a watch on that bad boy. Oh. Married couple. Do you guys hear war happening? Okay, I'm coming. Hold on. I'll give you your fucking piggy bank. Elephant bank or whatever. Jesus Christ. There. So when I was a kid, when we had like Windows like 95 or 98, I remember one day my dad, because I really like Calvin and Hobbes comics. My dad really liked Calvin and Hobbes comics. My dad set the computer up with like Calvin and Hobbes theming, like the wallpaper, the icons, had a whole like sound set up. And that exact stock child laugh sound effect was one of the like sound files used for this that replaced the system sounds. So for the rest of my life, I associate that exact child laugh sound effect with Calvin and Hobbes. Okay, finally we gotta find out where war was happening so we can give back this war medal. The internet of yesteryear was wild. You could just make shit up, you know? For the longest time, I kept seeing, like, because I would go to, like, I would go to fucking websites that would talk about like rumors or like make connections between this thing or that thing, etc., and discuss things that like someone somewhere swore they saw once. Specifically with regards to Calvin and Hobbes, I swear to God, there was a popular theory that the movie Fight Club was about Calvin and Hobbes characters all grown up. And I'm not kidding. Coincidentally, this website also spoiled the plot of Fight Club for me. In the process of explaining how all that worked. But another thing that I remember seeing a lot is there was a bunch of people who swore to God that at one point or another there was like some kind of like unlicensed or improperly licensed, like they didn't have permission to make it or anything like that, Calvin and Hobbes animated special that aired like once. And people pointed out, you had people saying just like, oh, the only thing I remember about is that I caught the end of it, and the last shot was a guy getting a pie to the face. Or like talking about how like there were like websites online where like a person was listed as like the voice actor for like Calvin's teacher. Calvin and Hobbes mentioned? Yeah. I've been talking about Calvin and Hobbes for like the last 5 minutes. Oh, hey, ammo. This is one of the things about the locker codes, is that once you've gotten a locker code, the weapons that you got with that will show up elsewhere in the game, not just in those lockers. Sorry, I was playing Rivals. Brain is more fried than usual. Fair enough. I was basically talking about how, like, back in the early days of the internet, and honestly, even now, people will just make shit up. Like, Fight Club being a stealth Calvin and Hobbes sequel, or there being, like, a animated special that aired once and then never again. Calvin and Hobbes, not to be confused with Hobbs and Shaw. I should rewatch Hobbs and Shaw sometime. Part of me feels kind of bad for The Rock. I feel like he's really trying to, like, maintain relevance. And it just feels like everything that he's doing is, like, not working out for him. On topic of old comics, anyone remember Mother Goose and Grimm? I do, and in point of fact. I don't remember specifics about it. I probably remember more about Bloom County than Mother Goose and Grimm. I think you do well playing some roles, other roles that lean into an older demo. Anyone excited for live action Moana? No one's excited for live action Moana, unfortunately. Alright, let's go see our hanging buddy here. And oh, he must have gotten better. Oh, hey, he left his clothes behind. He's just running around naked. So, like I said, this is just like an alternate outfit that we can have for the rest of the game. It's just the thief's clothing. We're not gonna do that, though. We are gonna go ahead and just go with the regular outfit. It's a cosmetic thing. It doesn't give you really, like, any sort of benefit. But it's neat. It's a fun little cosmetic reward for finishing the side quest. Most side quest rewards will be like pretty insubstantial. Like it'll be like a nicer gun or like a particular melee weapon. But usually, especially with the melee weapons, what unfortunately it comes down to is a lot of times the good ones are ones that you get too late to actually use. I'd feel bad for The Rock if the guy didn't have the resources to improve and expand his acting skills. Cena and Batista make him look like a theater kid. It's unfortunate because he is, like, genuinely a really good actor, honestly. Like, I've seen plenty of roles that I've, like, really enjoyed seeing The Rock. Like, this may sound insane when I say it. He's really good in the Rampage movie. I haven't seen any of the recent Cena stuff. What's Cena been in? Cena was in The Suicide Squad and, of course, Peacemaker as well. And he's fantastic in that. He is absolutely kills it in Peacemaker. And also, of course, The Suicide Squad. And then, Batista's fantastic. I love seeing Batista and shit. I'm so glad he's getting work, and I'm so glad he's getting like a really good range of stuff. Rock's good at hamming up cheesy action movies. I'll give him that. Like full disclosure, I've watched Rampage on occasion. He's fantastic in that. I think he's really funny in it. He's got like a good like big sort of like kind of cheesy heartfelt guy kind of energy that's like really good for like action comedy. But I don't know, like it's just he's making like weird decisions when it comes to like his acting career, and it's just like I don't know. I didn't see The Smashing Machine. That seemed like it was something he was really banking on. Moana, live action Moana felt like a really weird direction to go in because that movie is like only 10 years old at this point. I need to catch up on my DC films. Yeah. I'm trying to think what I saw Batista in recently that I thought was really good. I can't remember. Oh, he was in the Dune movies. Oh, and he's gonna be in the new Highlander. Male. Also, never respect the no-lose clause. Oh, hey, man.
You scared the hell out of me. Definitely not what I intended. Still in town, I see.
Well,
just haven't found a way out yet.
Not for lack of trying.
If I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Yeah? Then what?
Well,
I'd have
let's
2
just say
nickels,
I
which
could
isn't a
finally
lot,
put
but it's
this
weird that I'd
damn
happen
bag down for
twice.
starters.
Man, cut the bullshit. What is this place?
Can't say I understand the question. This is a busy town. Do you think these letters deliver themselves?
Whatever. Can you at least tell me where the radio station is? Someone's been calling in, making these dedications to me.
Oh, sure. That'd be the tall building in the center of town. Big old monster of a clock at the top. Shouldn't be hard to find. By the way, I ran into that lady friend of yours. What in the world you do to get that young woman so riled up anyway? She was fit to be tied.
Tell you the truth, I got no idea.
Son, in my experience, when someone's that angry, it ain't a mistake. It's personal.
Is he implying we are hallucinating the hill? No. So, if I recall correctly, we're only going to see Howard one more time before the end of the game. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and reveal a little bit about Howard. Just sort of close out the stream here, because we are going to be wrapping up in a moment. We got to follow him to get to the next... No, not the duck. The mailman. So, for clarification, in case anyone is curious about this, Howard is not a manifestation of the town. Not like someone like Maria, where Maria is like a whole, this just whole manifestation of the town sent to test James. Howard is trapped here. And you may be thinking, what could Howard have done that would have gotten him trapped here? And quite frankly, what he did is pretty cool. Like, part of the thing with NPCs in this game, and one of the things that I just adore about this, like one of the things that I actually genuinely adore about this game, one of the reasons that it is my favorite in like the period of time between the Silent Hill, Team Silent era and the Hopasance era, right? Is that all of the NPCs that we run into, most of the NPCs that we run into, are people who are trapped here and who have a reason to be trapped here and react differently to being trapped here. We saw how JP Sater reacted to it. We're kind of getting a sense of what DJ Ricks is dealing with. Howard is an interesting case. Howard's backstory is... Oh, which one is it? Do I have that one here? No, it's downstairs. Okay. Howard's backstory is explained in one of the IDW comic series. IDW released a few different Silent Hill comic series. I can't remember which one it is. There are two that are directly tied to Downpour. One of them because Howard shows up and it gives his whole backstory. And then the other is Silent Hill Anne's story, which tells about like what Anne Cunningham is up to at the same time that we're doing all our shit. It's Past Life. Past Life is the one that talks about Howard. So we're going to go into more detail later, after Howard makes his last appearance, about what his deal is. Because again, it's cool and it makes his presence here and like the reason that he's doing anything that he's doing genuinely kind of interesting. Because it's also this whole thing about how like the town has like a weird sense of what it considers morality. It's a whole thing. Okay. So we gotta get to the Centennial Building. But I'm wondering if we can get to the bank first. Oh, and we need to get in there. You know what? We might actually... Now that I'm thinking about it... I'm invested in the Howard arc. So this is the Silent Hill Bank. This is a side quest. Where I think, if I recall correctly, this is like, this is a side quest that gives us, resources. So it's generally a pretty good idea for this one to be done. Mommy time. Money. Ooh. I don't remember that being there when I was passing through here the first time.
Yo, people. I just got off the phone with a real nice lady named Sarah over in Bronx. Sarah wanted me to play some sailing music for her hubby Edward, who's got his boat out skimming through those crisp Toluca Lake waves today. Sarah says she always gets a little nervous when old Ed takes the boat out. But DJ Ricks is here to say there ain't nothing to worry about, girl. It's always smooth sailing in Toluca, where the water is almost as fine as the music we play. Just for you and your man, here at WLMN FM.
Okay. I forgot how big this place is. This isn't one that I do very often. So I'm a little unfamiliar with exactly how it works. I know this is like a waves of enemies kind of thing. If I recall correctly. BRB. Okay. We're probably going to be wrapping up here once I'm done with this. I mainly need to do this just for like the save point.
An alarm, of course. How could I be so stupid?
Bank mystery. Let's go see what we got. Oh, this is going to be going the whole time, isn't it? 2. Let's go get him. Pistol bullets. Looks like we got 2 more we can get. Okay, that's going to be 3. Yeah. Might as well use this so we don't use up all our rifle ammo. Hold on. Get this guy first. And 4. More pistol bullets. Hey guys. Oh, that one's got a knife. Take you out. Take you out. 3 health kits for our efforts. That's pretty good, honestly. Like, that is, in fact, pretty much just 100% worth it. Boop, boop. Alright, so, that is going to be... Oh, well, actually, hold on. Ad got less than a minute. We'll go ahead and wrap up after the ad. Yeah. I'm excited to be playing this. I really like this game. I'm excited to show off the next level and everything that comes after it. Talk about, like, the themes, characters, etc., etc. It's neat. This game has a lot of cool shit going for it. More than I feel like a lot of people give it credit for. And I'm excited to go over that. And just kind of, like, really try and sell this game, honestly. Not that it's an easy game to get anymore, but if you can, it's worth it. But we're going to go ahead and call it there. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you could subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at AcidXShark. That's AcidXSHRK, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream was done by Audrey and B of Team Catpole. You can find on Blue Sky, Twitch, Tumblr, YouTube, VGen at Team Catpole. That's TEAMCATPLE. They do fantastic work. Highly recommend checking their stuff out. Highly recommend commissioning them when they're open. But use the VGen. Don't email them. Don't do that. VTuber is done by Teva, who you can find on Blue Sky at Teva Meow. That's TEVAMEOW, with rigging by B747. What else? Read Wicked Game. Wicked Game is my ongoing fantasy series that is currently over 86,000 words. You can find it in the replies to my pinned post on Blue Sky. Sorry, I'm also opening Twitch to see who it is we're going to be raiding. 12th Moon is streaming. 12th Moon's doing some nail stuff. Let's raid 12th Moon. I don't see 12th Moon on very often. Let alone on for us to raid. Let me get that set up. Oop. Wrong buttons to hit. One moment. There we go. What else? Upcoming streams. We're gonna be playing more Downpour over the week. Downpour is not a particularly long game, all things considered. Like, if we really dilly-dally, we can stretch it out, but I don't expect we're going to dilly-dally that much. We will at least be playing Downpour on Tuesday and Thursday. Whether we continue playing Downpour Friday and Saturday is dependent on, like, how quickly we finish it. But I do have something planned for after Downpour that I think will be a lot of fun for everyone involved. So I hope you'll tune in for that. What else? My head hurts. I think I need some rest. It is late. I gotta go to bed. I gotta wake up tomorrow. Probably write fucking writer commentary. For Maybe You Deserve This. It's very quiet in the game right now. There's nothing happening. Hey, we had all that time with the alarms going off, and now there's just fucking nothing. But yeah, I think that covers everything. Stick around for the raid into 12th Moon. And I will see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody. Let me make sure this saves. Saving. Okay, yeah, we're good. Take care, everyone.